What's up, everybody? This is Nick from Decryptocat. How y'all doing out there? It is late at night here, but I need to get this video out tonight. Yeah, one of those two. But I need to get this video out soon because you guys need to do one thing before next week is up, and that is sending your dogs into the animal farm for the dogs migration. That is assuming you have dogs. I hope you have dogs. Do you have cats? I don't know. I have a cat, but we're not talking cats here. We're talking dogs. So yeah, I wanted to get this video out ASAP for you guys because it's a relatively urgent thing. And so I'm going to walk through my crediting process because I haven't done it yet. So I'm going to walk through it, and in doing so, it'll kind of show you what you need to do if you don't understand it yet. So this is the update from Forex himself, saying that the dogs crediting has started. The contract is now open for submitting the following 3 tokens: single asset dogs, dogs BNB LP, and dogs BUSD LP. First and foremost, unstake all dog assets from this special site, dogcredits.theanimal.farm. Pools and farms, you cannot break the LP. You can send everything in as is once withdrawn from the core pools and farms. Go to the Dogs Credit tab and click Submit on all of your stuff. Contract will remain open all week, but act now to avoid a missing TBA deadline. And also a side note, he's hired someone to help with marketing opportunities, handle scheduling, make communication between the team more fluid, field partnership opportunities, etc., etc. That's going to free up his free time, which is awesome. It's something we've been begging him to do for the last 6-8 months. So really hope that works out. And a further announcement that he put out, I think it was earlier today or yesterday, basically the same thing. Dog crediting process has been open since the start of the week. Please send in all of your dogs and dogs LP tokens to the crediting contract using the UI dashboard linked above. We will give all users a week to send in their dogs and dogs LPs for crediting, and he will be announcing a major interview shortly, and we'll be back on his regular schedule starting tomorrow of making announcements earlier in the day with increased community engagement. On top of this, I hired a personal assistant, which I already went over. So that's exciting news. I'm really happy to see that he's hired an assistant because, as we all know, he greatly needs it. He's got a lot going on, and somebody to help him keep organized and kind of keep a public face is going to be awesome. So anyway, back to dogs crediting. So yeah, you have to use the special URL to actually go to the crediting. It's basically a direct copy of the existing animal farm site, but it has this dogs crediting page and a couple other things available so that you can actually unstake things here. So what we need to do is basically, if you have anything staked here in dogs BUSD or dogs WBNB, you're going to click the minus here. Actually, first you're going to click on the Connect wallet site up here. You have to reconnect the wallet to this site because it's a different domain, so MetaMask has to re-authenticate it. Once you're done with that, you go to the farms page, and if you have anything staked in either of these 2 pools, you have to click the negative minus button right there, and then click max, and then click confirm to do that. So I had already done the BUSD ones when the pig migration crediting process went through, and I didn't have any WBNB ones staked. So then you go to your pools, and we've got single asset dogs here that we can finally stake because we weren't able to do those earlier. So now I can click minus there. You can see I've got 5.149 sitting there. I'm going to click max, going to click confirm, and then MetaMask is asking me to confirm. And we'll wait for that to go through. And in the meantime, you'll see down here that I have a bunch of cake staked. And okay, so MetaMask confirmed. And that should be done. Okay, so you can see I have a bunch of cake staked here. I had 7 dogs earned, and what I assume is that those dogs aren't going to be credited because most or all of them, I'm not sure, were earned after the pause. But nevertheless, I went to minus here and I unstaked like 0.01 cake, just a little bit, because that basically triggers the dog's earned income to go to your wallet. So I had 7 dogs earned here, and that actually ended up in my wallet. So I'm going to try to stake those, or I'm going to try to put those in the credits, and we'll see when this process is done if those actually get credited or not. So that'll be an interesting little tidbit. You know, if you have other stakes that are on the site that have been earning you dogs, you can give that a try. Try removing just a tiny bit of your stake to pull in those dogs that are earned, and then credit those and see if we get lucky. But that'll be, you know, to have an extra 7 dogs that were just sitting there will be nice. So I think that's all of them. I can go to staked only and see, you know, yeah, that's the only one I had running. So I'll do the same thing here. You can see that I have, so here's another one. I had a little bit of WB&B. So let's do the same trick here and see if I can get an extra half a dog from that. So we'll go to confirm. We'll go to MetaMask and confirm that. And so that should give me an extra half of a dog that I can theoretically put in the credit page. And we'll see if after all of their wizardry math in the back end is done, if it actually gives me that in the V2 dogs. Okay, so that's done. I'm gonna... Yep, so that just updated. Great. So now we can go to the dogs credit page, and you can see that I have 7.3 dogs, and I have 54 dogs BUSDLP, and I have 0 WB and BLP. So all I have to do is click approve on each of these, and that's going to cost me 8 cents for that that transaction to approve. I'll do this one too. Please excuse the little delay. I'll throw in some elevator music. Do 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 do. There we go. Okay, so now we're just going to click on submit dogs, and then I'll submit my LP. And now that this is recorded on video, I have a record of, you know, how much I should be getting back in my wallets or in my stakes, however that ends up happening. So I don't have to record that anywhere else. And now we're done. So that's it. So I was going to preface this all with, like, I assume some of you are asking, why do we need to credit our dogs? Why do we need to unstake these and then send them to Forex, you know, via this contract? And basically, now I don't claim to know everything about how this works. You know, I'm a crypto noob like some of you guys. I'm just documenting my journey here, but basically from what I understand is that we have to send these in so that they can move the liquidity over to the new contract. And so then when the new contract is activated, they can send all of that liquidity, all of these dogs and LP tokens that were sent over to him. He can transfer those over to the new contract and instantly provide liquidity to the new contract. And that kind of helps things just kind of get back to exactly where they were before they pause. So that's my understanding of it. If you guys have a better understanding of it, please post them in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. But that's my understanding of it. So that's kind of why we need to do this, is just kind of unstake everything from the farmers pools, send them in, and then we'll get everything credited when things go live with V2 dogs in approximately a week, maybe 2 weeks. So yeah, I'm excited to get all these farms and pools going again. It's going to be a great thing for Drip and for the entire ecosystem to just get this whole thing running again. It's been 2 or 3 long months of a lot of FUD and just you know, a lot of questions as to what's going on. So it'll be great to get that in the rearview mirror, get the new Drip UI running, get the ApeSwap partnership going, And once all that's rolling, man, I really think things are going to take off here. So that's what's coming. I hope this has been helpful to you guys. If this has been helpful, please post some comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I know a lot of my viewers are not subscribed. I looked at my data, and there's about 80% of you viewers are not subscribed to the channel. So please click that subscribe button, click the like button if this has been helpful to you, and click the bell notification if you want to be notified when my next video comes out. I'm going to be making one pretty soon on my Piggybank journey so far. So be sure to be tuned in for that one. And until next time, guys, don't forget when you use Decryptocat, passive can be massive. Have a good night.